I'm very excited to announce our newest trading bot for Binance. In this video, I'll explain what this bot does, how it came to be, and how I filtered down to this specific group of coins to start off with. First of all, the bot is built on a trading plan that, when back tested, earns over a 500% profit on Bitcoin over the from 2020 until now. So if in January 1st, 2020, you had followed this system, just holding Bitcoin and then not holding Bitcoin, you'd be up 500%. And this trading system is really simple. You can learn about our system over on the website, put your email address in, and you can get the free training system. I teach you the entire system. It's not difficult. There's nothing hidden in it. The difficult thing is to actually implement it regularly every single day. So what I've been doing is putting into a bot this last while. And this has come to be after a great deal of research, after many years of following along all of the different cryptocurrencies with this trading plan and color coding them so that we could see when they were coming up near to our to our trading signal, when they just passed our trading signal, things that we've been holding for a while, and our exits were also color coding so that we can follow these markets over time to see how they are doing. And this system is doing very well. We did another version of the system with specific entries and exits rather than just color coding to show where the entries and exits are. And if I go over to our Binance wins, and I'm looking right now at all of the coins that we have, over 1% in our portfolio. They have 1% profit or more. And right now we have 65 coins that are 1% profit or more. And some of them are holding really substantial gains. We log all of our closed trades as well, and we have over 300 closed trades now in our log. And all of those 300 closed trades average 4.4% profit. All of the losses and all the profits together average out to be 4.4% profit. And if we include the trades that we have open, the profits and the losses, they are averaging 41% profit for all of these trades, and we have over 100 trades on right now. The system really does make some phenomenal profits. And we've gone through now and nailed down all of these different coins into different groups, because it's great to do the entire list of coins, but that takes an enormous amount of resources, some $20,000 if you're doing $50 to $100 per coin, thereabouts. So what we've been doing is breaking this down into different portfolios. So there is the perpetual contracts, and that's these 37 coins. We've broken it down into a group so that we can see how well is our Pro Alert system doing trading this different group of coins. Which group of coins is outperforming the other coins? Certainly the decentralized financial coin perpetual contract is outperforming everything else from this time that we started doing this in the beginning of August. So what I did was I broke things down into market cap, and I looked at the ones that have micro cap. I think they've got the greatest potential for hundreds and hundreds of percent gain just in my own thinking. Then I went through all of the coins and I looked at them manually, and I looked for coins that have a 3-staged setup. And so what I mean by that 3-staged setup is, it's obvious here. We've got a low in January, we've got a low in July, and then we've got a higher low here in October. And all of the coins in this list generally, really closely actually match that higher low pattern all the way along. That's why they're in this list, because I see that pattern in all of them, and then they're making the 1, 2, 3 pattern that look like to me that they're going to be breaking out. So here's that higher low pattern, and that's why these coins are in this portfolio. This one barely made it, but it did, so I got to put it in. And here's one that is pretty sketchy actually, maybe shouldn't be in because it hasn't matched that 3 higher lows. This one again is pretty close, and that's sort of how I picked these coins, to see if they have those 3 higher lows and if they are the low market cap. I believe that these 3 higher lows throughout this period right now show that they have better investor interest than the other coins do, and because they're low market cap, maybe they've got potential to do some hundreds or thousands of percent gains. And then I filtered down those coins that were micro cap and also had that 3-staged approach. and I put those into a specific portfolio, and then I hook them up into Signally so that they are automatically trading from my TradingView alerts through Signally, and it automatically trades over on my Binance account. So now I can manage all of these different coins without having to do the daily work of it. So it's fantastic. But now that it's in Signally, you can sign up, you can subscribe. And I've created an annual subscription so that you don't have to do a monthly thing on it. This is a long-term plan, and I'll show you more in a second. So for a 40% discount, you can get the full year of this trading bot set up, so it manages all of those different coins. There's some 35 right now, but there might be up to 47 or 50 coins overall. So these coins are a micro cap. They have a 200 Bitcoin market cap or less. They've all demonstrated this three-stage pattern I'll show you. And presently I'm coding the ones that are below the target entry pattern so that we can get that initial entry correct. So let's go to the chart now and take a look at some of these. I've got them listed here along the side, and those are on the website so you can check them out as well. As a bot subscriber, I'll be doing occasional videos to update what's going on with the bot. So you can see here color coded on the chart where the alert is the yellow. It's coming up. Our trading signal is coming up. Get ready. The 12-hour EMA cross is our entry. We get out of part of our trade on the 4-hour EMA cross and get back into that trade if the 4-hour EMA cross is back positive. We get out on the 4-hour EMA and we close the position on the 12-hour EMA exit. And then we do it again. When the alert comes, that's just for our eye so that we can see it coming. When the 12-hour EMA crosses, the signal fires, and then the 4-hour EMA is when we're feathering in and out of our position, depending on the cross of that EMA right now. So if I zoom into the 4-hour EMA, the 4-hour time frame, you see where that EMA crosses, and that's where this system will be lightening up into a part of the trade. And so it's a lot of work to go in and out of that 4-hour EMA when the market is going sideways, and now the bot will take care of that. There will be a bot specifically for Bitcoin and a couple different bots, and I'll talk more about those later, but this specific bot goes through this list of coins. Ergo, and here is the strategy tester results for if you had used this system throughout that period of time from January 1st, 2020 until now for this coin. These are what the results would be. It'd be up 34%. And some of these coins don't do very well because they go sideways and they're faking us in, and then they're pulling back, and we're getting losses and losses. So the overall system is diversified across all of these coins. In the micro cap coins, hoping to really catch one of those 500% moves. And we're probably going to get a whole bunch of lame ass coins that are not going anywhere, and they're going to end up generating some losses. So overall, the portfolio is going to do well, but individual coins, maybe not so much. So we'll pay attention and we'll talk about how those are doing. Later, if you want a specific list of coins, let me know. I can narrow it down to whatever we want. So let's go on. We're looking for how our trading system is saying that this is in alert stance right now. Get ready. The 1, 2, 3 bottom formation setting up. The break of the downtrend line is imminent, and the 1, 2, 3 formation is going to break out, and the 12-hour EMA is going to cross. All of those conditions will be met, and this will put us into that trade. Here's one, ARK. It is not coded yet because it's already in the trade. I can only code the coins that were back before the breakout, before that trade signal went in. So the 12-hour EMA crossed, then the 4-hour EMA exit, then we got back in on this one. So this coin is probably holding a bit of a loss as we are establishing a position on this. So all of our positions should be very small. I recommend 0.001 Bitcoin, which is about $60 right now. That way you have enough of a coin in there to cut that position in half and put that back on. So that's the minimum, really, $60 or 0.001. So this coin is not coded in the group right now because it was already past the buy signal by the time I could write that code. And if it does pull back to where I can write the code and have it become part of our group, I will. BLZ also not coded. COS might be coded. Data, it is coded. It's in there. And you can see as I'm going through that data would have netted us a 48% loss over time because we got wicked in and then we got kicked out, wicked in and kicked out. So this kind of market that doesn't do very much, it ends up costing money over time. And we can never know which ones are going to really take off, which ones are going to go a little bit and then pull back and cost us a bit. So that's why we diversify and do a whole bunch, and it really does work out over time. So this one is not ready yet. I think it's coded. I hope so. Here's one that is coded and it's in there. Loom 41% loss. And so my experience with this code, this trading plan over time, makes me confident to put this up, connect it up to my account and let it run and take those losses, because this is the kind of thing that really makes it all worthwhile, is the coin that runs and keeps us in that the whole time and then finally kicks us out. So this one made 1,600% profit. If you have put in 1 Bitcoin back in the January of 2020, you'd have 16 Bitcoin now. And that totally makes up for all those other coins that are going sideways, taking little losses, whatever. And that's what we're looking for. And we're going to be getting it from some of these coins for sure, because we're blanketing all of those coins that are under 200 Bitcoin market cap. So here's another one that's minus 50% over this time. It took some losses earlier as it wicked us in and then pulled back and cost money. Wicked us in, cost money. You know, those are part of the risk of this system. And overall, it works out. Here's one, 100 and some percent. ONG, minus 68%. And we're just waiting for this to catch a trend and actually go. If Bitcoin dominance goes up from right now, many of these coins will pull back, and I'll be able to code more of them because they're below our EMA exit and we can get prepared for them. And that's the time to be setting these bots up as everything is pulling back. There we have 300%, 100% profit. SRM is another 100%. Steam minus 44% off of that initial investment. 82% on this one because of the way that it jumped us in and kicked us out back and forth. That market was bad. And there's no way to know how it's going to go in the future. It's got less than 200 market cap, 200 Bitcoin market cap. It's in our thing, and we'll keep watching it. So this one may not be coded because it's already in the hold stance when I set up the bot. And all the way along, we can just see that this one's not, it is coded. It didn't make that much profit overall, and we'll see what it does over time. I'll be making a number of different portfolio-based trading strategies. Certainly going to be doing the DeFi coins as well as these low cap coins, but I got the low cap coins done first. And like I say, you can sign up for the full year so that you allocate this 0.05 Bitcoin and forget it. Let this run over time, and we're going to capture any of these 200 market cap coins, 200 Bitcoin market cap coins. If these wake up and take off, they go crazy percentage gains, and we're going to be catching them. This is already hooked up to my account, and I'd be happy to have you along and open to any of your requests. If you want to have a specific group of coins botted with this system, done. I can do it. I'll be setting up bots with different trading systems as well, and on different time frames, and you can watch for those. Now that I'm setting bots up, I'm setting up loads of them. So thanks again for checking this out. If you have any questions, of course, you can come over and ask us over on Discord, and we'd be happy to give you more insight. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next video somewhere.